Hello, my angel. This is your third trimester flow. I hope that this practice leaves you feeling just a little bit more grounded, open in your hips, which you need. We're going to get into the side body a little bit. So we're going to focus on stretching out all the intercostal muscles that are between your rib cage and just, yeah, hopefully leave you feeling a little more spacious because that's what you need. You are growing a beautiful baby in that belly, and that's so exciting. And it's so soon that we're going to meet this baby. So let's get to it. The props are going to be just a nice little cushion for your bum and maybe two blocks. Okay. And then when you're ready, get yourself situated. Okay. And this is very much your practice. Go at your own pace. Do what feels good. Okay. So we're going to start in a comfortable seat. Absolutely no rush. I highly suggest having some water close by. Right. And this is a time to also downregulate. So maybe, lighting a nice soy-based candle. Maybe this can be done outside, right, as you kind of land and ground into the grass, or this can be done at home whenever it feels right. But I invite you to just land in a cross-legged position. So take your time to get there. And you're going to take your hands to your belly. And you're going to soften your shoulders and relax your jaw. But we're going to sit up nice and tall. Right, so we're lifting and lengthening through the crown of the head, but the shoulders are falling towards the earth and the sitting bones, the base of the spine is really grounding down. Close down your eyes and just start to take some nice conscious breaths. Right, let this be an opportunity to come back to yourself. Maybe you've had a really busy day. Maybe you've just woken up. Wherever you are doing this practice, meet yourself there. And taking some nice big deep belly breaths just to kind of soothe the nervous system and regulate yourself a little bit. Right, and at this point in your pregnancy, you're most likely feeling a little bit on edge, right? You might feel a little bit kind of sticky in the body. You obviously don't have the same mobility, or you don't have the same, approach to life when it comes to how you feel in your body, right? But that's okay. We got to land in acceptance. So maybe that right there, just kind of landing in acceptance. Where you're at today, how you're feeling in your body in this moment. We're not judging, we're not analyzing, we're not trying to fix anything. We're simply just meeting ourselves where we are and breathing into that and utilizing our breath as a tool to center, to ground, to regulate. I think about really expanding the breath into the belly. The baby expands, and then feel that inflation. And as you land here and you're just breathing, maybe observe, the lower back, the hips, how they're feeling. Maybe the shoulders. Right? Maybe one hand to your heart, actually, and one hand to baby. Feel like it's important to just really connect to yourself and to baby and have that beautiful balance, especially when you come back into your practice. Right? Two hearts, two little souls. Well, one little soul. You got a big old soul, big magical soul. Fresh soul down here. And just take a really nice big deep breath again in through the nose. And a nice big exhale out of the mouth. Maybe a stretch of your face, a little wiggle of your jaw. And then stretch your arms all the way up towards the sky. So take a big deep breath. Reach your arms up. Interlace your fingers, push your palms to the sky, lift your chin. And then you're going to start to just explore, tilting to the left,
tilting to the right, maybe a little open twist, right? We can still twist. We just want to make sure it's an open twist. So lots of space for that baby. And I just love this movement. I love having my arms up overhead and being able to kind of create space in the shoulders, but it also wakes up the lower back. Nice. Maybe you lift up and you're looking towards the hands. Oh. And then release the arms into a cactus shape. Bend your elbows. Think about bringing the elbows back behind you. Smooch your shoulder blades together. And then let's bring one hand down to the earth and the other arm up and over. Sinking down through the right hip. Right arm reaching towards the left. And if you want to add a little bend and extend into this right arm, that might feel really good. Reaching and then bending, reaching and then bending. And then let's go over to the other side. So the right hand meets the earth and the left arm reaches up and over. Same thing. We're finding that beautiful lateral stretch, which is so lush for the lower back. A little bend and extend in that top arm so you can get into the shoulder. Relaxing the jaw. Right, we're staying in our bodies here. Oh, beautiful. And then come all the way back through center, hands to your knees, connect to your body. Now we're gonna start to just work through some seated cat-cow movement. So I want you to think about your pelvic bowl, baby really taking up a beautiful amount of space in the body. There's probably a little bit of pressure, right? Feeling pressure in the pelvis. So we're gonna just open this space up a little bit. Get some energy flowing. Right, so we're tilting forward back. You can hold the baby here. You can have your hands on your knees, whatever feels good. We're rocking the pelvis forward and back, forward and back. The spine is moving with you. We open up the chest, the shoulders draw back with the inhale. And then your exhales, you're gently easing your way back into a bit of a cat spine. Not overdoing any movement. And as always, right, listen to your body and move at a pace that feels good for you. And now we're going to start to work through these nice soupy grinds. Right, so we're going to go counterclockwise with this circular motion. Your spine is this big, beautiful spoon. We're stirring things up. So any agitation that you might be feeling, any frustration, agitation, right? All those sticky, yucky feelings that we, experience. We're kind of working through all of that, cleansing, rejuvenating. And I like to really work with the breath here. So inhale, you're coming forward. Exhale, you're coming back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, coming back. Go 2 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Last one, big breath. Amazing. Now swoop the arms up to the sky. Take a big breath in. Cactus shape on the exhale out. Let's go again. One hand down, other arm up and over. Nice big side stretch. Breathing into the lung on that left side, stretching out those ribs. And then left hand comes down, right arm swoops up and over. Moving with the breath here. Nice. And then come back through center. Shrug your shoulders. Nice big inhale. Roll them back and down. Exhale. Do a few of those. Shrug up on the inhale. Roll back and down on the exhale. And then let's do that same movement. So we're doing our cat-cows first. Opening the chest. Bringing everything back. And then let's start to move in that beautiful circular motion. We're going clockwise. And you're still really rooting through the sitting bones, through the pelvis. Forward, around, and back. Forward, around, and back. Stirring up some energy. Baby is nice and soft, right? Belly soft, baby soft. And this is a beautiful movement to cleanse the auric field. Right. So again, if there's any days that you feel a bit sticky, a bit yucky, energetically, our go-to. Forward, around, and back. Forward, around, and back. Nice. Okay, next breath, arms up. Big inhale, reach tall. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus shape those arms, smooch those shoulder blades together. Ooh, gorgeous. Now we're gonna go one arm on top of the other, doesn't really matter which one, and just kind of explore this central line, bringing the elbows down and up. Down and up. Maybe you explore how it feels to kind of melt side to side. Down, up, side to side, whatever feels good. Think about waking up the upper back here. And then open up, cactus shape. Elbows bend, heart is open. Go to the other side. So opposite arm on top. Same thing, just a nice equal bind. Elbows lift. Elbows drop. Maybe a little swoop, but a little sway. Up and around. Gorgeous. Oh, and then open up cactus shape. Amazing. All right, now from this shape, we're gonna come off of the pillow and we're gonna come into a nice wide-legged stretch. So off of the pillow, take your time. One leg goes out, other leg goes out. If you feel like you need to stay up on that pillow, feel free. Nice support can feel good. Now, again, I want you to just focus on your pelvic bowl. You're tilting the pelvic bowl forward, and then you're kind of rocking it back. Tilting forward, rocking it back. Okay, now maybe you give yourself a nice big stretch up and over to one side. Up and over to the other side. You're still really rooted through the base of the spine. Up and over to one side. Other side. Beautiful. Maybe the hands come down. You can always use blocks. And just kind of hang out here, right? This part of your pregnancy, we want to move a little bit slower. And I know you love a flow, but it feels good to just land in a shape and really explore how it feels, right? So if you're just moving the spine, if you're melting to one side, melting to the other side, you're gonna notice all those fun sensations. It's always a spectrum of sensation, right? If you kind of pull back, you might notice. This is also really nice if you kind of take your hands into your hip creases and massage. Give yourself a little massage into the hip crease, maybe even into your legs, your quads, calf muscles, right? All the way down to your ankles. Self-massage is always good. And maybe a few more big stretches up and over to one side, up and over to the other side. Ooh. And then let's come back to neutral. We're gonna bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. And we're gonna explore our little stretch up and over. You know this one well. You're gonna sink down through the right hip and reach up and over with the right fingertips. Okay, and then we're gonna reverse it. So you're gonna bring your right hand behind the right bum cheek. Lots of space for this belly to lift up. Lean on the right shin, squeezing the bum. Head is heavy. Left arm reaching back. Oh. And then drop your bum down. And go up and over again. Okay, sinking down through that right hip. And then just kind of go back and forth. So the hand comes down, we lift up, we open, we bring the bum down, we swoop up and around and over. Just go one more time. Right hand meets the earth, lift up, squeeze the bum, wake up those glutes, head is heavy. And then drop the bum, come down. Let's go to the other side. So right leg extends, left foot goes to the inside of the right thigh. Plug down, ground out. Feel the sitting bones against the earth. Big stretch of the arms up. Right hand towards right foot, left hand behind the head. We start here, we open up. We're sinking down through the left sitting bone, reaching the left arm up and over. You could even give yourself a little sway like that. Right up and over towards the foot. And then the left hand comes down and you reach up and over. Okay, now let's reverse it. So remember, we want to wake up the glutes here. Left hand comes to the mat, lifting the pelvis. Squeeze the bum, open up. Head is heavy. Relax your jaw. Bring your bum down. All the way back up and over. 2 more times. Use your breath. Inhale. Up and over. Exhale. Up and over. Last one. Left hand comes down. Lift up. Lean onto that left shin. Squeeze the bum. Open the chest. Bring the bum down. Left arm up and over. So good. Now we're going to come back through center. Both feet are going to come together. We're coming into a nice Baddha Konasana, but I want you to make it active. So take your hands behind you and first just kind of rock side to side. So we're closing off the knees to the left, to the right. You can even kind of like open the chest a little bit. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. And then we're going to go nice active variation. So the feet are together. Your heels are quite close to the groin. Grab your feet. Let gravity bring the knees closer to the earth. Elongate through the crown of the head. Maybe flutter your wings. Take a big breath in. And a nice big exhale out. Take another big inhale, lift and lengthen. On your exhale, you're going to melt the weight forwards. Think about bringing the belly towards the feet. Belly towards the feet. You're going to feel that deep stretch in the thighs. Right around the inner hip area. Adductors. Take another breath here. I'm actually really loving this shape right now. Like a more active variation of it. Big sighs, my love. Take some big sighs. You deserve it. Gorgeous. All right. Let's go one more time, just swooping the knees side to side. So hands down behind you, knees to the left, knees to the right. Good. Now, you're going to come from this shape into your tabletop. So ease your way there. Absolutely no rush. Hands underneath the shoulders, hips on top of the knees, you know the deal. And we're just rocking the hips side to side. So let's focus on just creating lots of space in the lower back. So draw big circles with the hips here. Like you have a big giant tail and you're just swooping your tail in space. To the right and to the left. Nice. And then open your chest, take a nice big breath. Heart expands, stretch the neck, and then come back to neutral, and do that again. Open up, inhale, exhale, back to neutral. Now we're gonna tuck our toes. You're gonna take a big breath in, and on your exhale, you're gonna float your knees and contract, pull baby in. Your knees are hovering just over the mat. Take a breath, and then drop it down. Cow pose, inhale. You're just gonna do that a few times. So that's essentially in space of your cat, right? So we open up, inhale, cow pose, tuck the toes, neutralize the spine, pull baby in, contract those abdominals, exhale. All the air comes out. Let's go again, knees down, open up, inhale, back to neutral, all the air out, contract. Now from here, your knees are gonna go wide and your bum comes towards your heels. Hands can come a little closer towards you. Give yourself a little swoop, a little sway. And then you're gonna walk your hands all the way to the back of the mat and we're in our malasana. Okay, now as you know, this is very good for you. Right? If you need to grab your blocks, you grab your blocks and they are your support system. right? Little twist to the left, to the right. If it feels really good to open up, open the shape up, right? Side to side. Little swoopies. Ah, nothing better than a deep squat, you know? Our body loves it. So nice. All right, now from here, you're gonna move these blocks. You're gonna take your hands down in front of you, lift your sitting bones, turn your toes forward. I want you to have lots of space for this belly. Bend the legs, belly between the thighs, head is heavy. Ground through your toes a little bit, shake out your head. Just be mindful if you're feeling a little bit lightheaded. Soften those legs, belly between thighs. Okay, left hand's gonna come to the mat. You're gonna reach your right arm to the sky, twist open, bend your left leg, keep your right leg straight. Lots of space for the belly here. Bring the right hand down, other side, left arm up. Right leg is bent, left leg is straight, left arm reaches. Big breath in, everything comes down. Now we're gonna walk to a plank. So we're gonna go one hand at a time, top of the mat. Hold your plank nice and strong. If you wanna bring your feet a little closer, bring your feet a little closer. Push the earth away, dome through the upper back. I know the weight distribution is gonna feel very different than normal. But think about, again, pulling baby in, pushing the earth away. Now soften your legs and lift your sitting bones, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet and enjoy your down dog. Maybe a little swivel of the hips here. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna walk our feet to the top of the mat. Again, lots of space for baby. Baby melts between the thighs, the head is heavy. Up to standing, be mindful, easing your way up, taking your sweet time. Reach the arms up, take a big breath in. Hands to heart center, exhale out. Let's give ourselves a nice little flow. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, we hinge, we fold. Baby between the thighs. Open the chest, take a breath in. Plant the palms, step it back. Find your plank, holding your plank nice and strong. Lift the sitting bones, downward dog. Paddle out your feet. Nice. Okay, let's lift the right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Really sink down through that left foot. Now we're gonna step the right foot outside of that right hand. Left knee drops down. We're in our lizard. Again, lots of space for baby. Okay, and then we're just rocking the hips back and forth. If you need your blockies, grab them. Hips draw back, hips come forward. Hips draw back, hips come forward. Now I want you to sink into this right leg, pivot your left foot over to the right, and reach your hands to the top left corner of your mat. Maybe blocks underneath those hands. And then you're gonna just rock side to side. Right knee working towards the top right corner, left hip melting towards the bottom left corner. Try to keep that right knee working away from you. Rock it back and forth, back and forth. Tuck your tail, open the chest. Nice, now we're gonna come into that gate variation. So your left foot is pivoted, right? You're gonna bring your left hand to the back of the mat, extend this right leg long, reach the right arm all the way up and over. Find length here, take a breath. Now maybe the right leg floats and we hang out here. Take a big inhale. Find length from fingertip to foot. If you wanna take it a little further, bend that right leg, grab hold of the right foot, open the chest, lots of space for baby, head is heavy. Push the foot into the hand. Okay, now release that right leg, right arm. Come all the way around and meet me in a high crescent lunge. So just playing with your balance here. Lift that left leg. Reaching up, take a big breath. You got it, big inhale. Sink a little deeper, exhale. Open up warrior two, left heel turns in, sink deeper into that right leg, arms are wide, big breath in here. Nice, big exhale. Keep the right leg bent, reverse the shape, breath in. Let's straighten out that right leg, triangle pose. So really ground down through your feet here. Left hip to the back of the mat, right arm to the top of the mat. Maybe the right hand comes in front of the knee or the shin. You could use a block if you need to. Squeeze the bum. Open up through the left hip, left rib cage. Reach the left arm to the sky. Wake up those legs. One more breath. Back into your warrior two. So nice. Okay, now straighten out this right leg. Turn the toes in. Bum sits back, forward fold. Maybe hands are on belly or hands are to the ground. If you want, give yourself a little bend into the left leg, little bend into the right leg. Right, a little bit of space. Sink into each leg. If you want to go Skandasana, why not? Drop a little bit deeper down. Side to side. To the right. To the left. Nice. And then we're going to come all the way around. Frame that right leg. Step it back. Well, you probably have to go lizard and then step it back. Drop your knees, bum to heels, kneeling. Hands to baby. Take a breath in. Catch your breath. Take a breath out. Big sigh. Again, big breath in. Right, just feel your energy flowing. How amazing is it that you are practicing with baby? It's amazing. And I can't wait until we can practice when the baby's outside. Big inhale. Nice big exhale. All right, we're gonna do that all again on the other side. So meet me in your downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. Hands to the top of the mat. Lift the sitting bones. Head is heavy. Big breath in. Nice big exhale out. Soften those legs. Really plug down through the fingertips and through the knuckles. Pedal out those feet. Okay, left leg lifts. Bend the knee. Open up the hip. Draw down through that right foot. Step your left foot in between your hands. No, I lied, to the outside of that left hand. We're lizard. My brain keeps wanting to go to a classic lunge, but you need room for baby. Okay, we're rocking it back and forth. Whoa. Right, so lizard is your variation. Hips pull back, hips come forward. Don't overdo it. Remember, there's that elastin flowing through you, right? We don't want to overdo any stretchies. Expand the heart space as you come forward. Use your blocks if you need to. Hips draw back. Okay, next time the left leg is bent, you're gonna pivot that right foot over to your left. Arms reach to the top right corner of the mat. Right, maybe you're sinking a little deeper into that left leg. Rocking the hips. Feel it out. Such a nice hip stretch. Okay, and then let's go into that gate pose. So the right hand goes to the back of your mat. Your left leg extends. The left arm reaches up and over. Lots of space. Take a breath here. Okay, now float your left leg up. Maybe you stay right here. If you want to take it there, bend the leg, grab hold of that left foot behind you. Push the pelvis forward, open the chest. Take a breath in here. Nice big exhale out. Head can be heavy. Nice. Left foot comes back, left arm reaches up and over. We're gonna meet in a high lunge. Take your sweet time. Frame that foot, lift up, reach up. So your lower body is really grounding down here. Your upper body is blooming. Rise up. Wake up those glutes, wake up those legs, nice and strong. Open up warrior two, right heel turns in. Widen your stance if you need to. Arms long. Nice. Sink a little deeper into that left leg if you got some space. Okay, now reverse it. Left arm up and over. And we go triangle pose. So straighten out that left leg. Really plug into your feet. Wake up those leg muscles. Push the right hip to the back of the mat. Left arm reaches to the front of the mat. Then bring your hand down, tuck your tail, open up. Nice big breath in here. Nice big exhale out. Gorgeous. Come back into that warrior two. This time we're going to straighten out the left leg, turn the toes in. Then I want you to bring your heels in and sink into a goddess. And we're just going to pulse our goddess here. Wake up those glutes, little pulses. Hands can be to baby, maybe one to baby, one to heart. Think about your inner thighs squeezing towards each other. Sit nice and low. Let's go for 10. For 9, using your breath, driving through those heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, squeezing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Straighten out those legs. Turn the toes forward. Take your hands behind your back. Fists to the sky, crown of the head to the earth. Shake out your head. Beautiful. Hands meet the ground. Reach your right arm to the sky. Take a big breath. Twist open. Inhale. Swap it over. Right hand comes down. Left arm reaches up. Twist open. Beautiful. Left hand comes down. Head is heavy. Give yourself a little bend into one leg, little bend into the other leg. Amazing. Work your way to the front of the mat. Step it back. Plank. Holding your plank. Nice and strong. Pull baby in. Lift up. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. And now we're going to go into our pigeon on each side. So bend the right leg. Open the hip. Take a breath. Right knee towards right wrist. Pelvis meets the earth. Left leg extends. Take a nice big deep breath here. Nice big exhale. So we want to stay lifted, right? Remember, lots of space for that, baby. I keep stretching my face because it feels good. Get into those facial muscles. Try to draw the shoulders back and open your chest. Big deep breath in. We won't be here for too long. Nice big exhale out. Okay, now plant your palms. Tuck your back toes. Step it back. You're in your down dog. Inhale to plank. Pull baby in nice and strong. Soften the knees, down dog. Left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Pigeon left side, left knee to left wrist. Pelvis down. Again, the hands are grounded. Our heart is open. Expand through the center of the body. Big breath in, big sigh out. Amazing. One more breath. Okay, gorge. You're gonna plant your palms, lift your back knees, step the left foot back into that down dog. Okay, we're gonna go one more malasana. So let's bring the feet to the top of the mat, left foot outside of left hand, right foot outside of right hand, heels in, bum drops, back into our squat. Let's go traditional elbows to the inseam of the knees, elongate through your center. Palms together, just ground yourself down here. Elongate those exhales. Right, always thinking about really stretching the exhales out. Amazing. And now from here, hands are gonna come to the mat, turn the toes forward, lift the heels, lift the bum, give yourself another forward fold. All the way up to standing, rise up, take a big deep breath in. All the way back down, exhale out, hinging from those hips. Step the feet to the back of the mat. One last plank here. Pull baby in, contract, engage, push the earth away. Drop your knees to the mat, bum to heels. We are kneeling. Again, catch your breath. One hand to baby, one hand to heart. Just ground down a little bit more. Just take a moment to perhaps set a little intention for yourself, for the rest of this pregnancy. Right, just meeting yourself where you are. I find just like a gentle sway is so soothing. A little sway to the left, a little sway to the right. Amazing. And just again, land in this amazement. The fact that you and your baby are moving and flowing together. It's so special. It's so sacred. Right, and yes, the right hand is connecting to baby, but the left hand is connecting to yourself. So really make a point here to show yourself a shit ton of love and gratitude for doing what you've been doing. That is a huge deal. It is magnificent. It is amazing. It is so special. And then we're just going to take hands together at heart center and just gently bow. Bow to this practice. Bow to baby. Bow to yourself. And I bow to you both. I hope you are feeling a little more spacious and a little more open and a little more grounded and like you got a nice little flow in. And I will see you later. I hope you have a magnificent day, and I cannot wait to see you again soon. Love you lots. See you later. Bye.